Job adverts crash 50%. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. I have my afternoon stein of coffee and I thought we'd go through this latest job advertisement data that was released today from ANZ. Now I will bring up this chart showing the job adverts just so you can see how drastic this fall is. 50% fall in job adverts. The blue is seasonally adjusted. The orange or yellow is the trend. A 50% fall. Now, combine that with business confidence, which I will bring up just here as well. Is there anyone who still thinks we're going to have a V-shaped recovery? They're going to be businesses that are adjusting. They're going to be businesses that are frankly taking advantage of this situation to cut their dead weight, or who will realize, well, wait a minute, we managed to work for 6 months remotely. Why am I spending $50,000 a year on this office? Why am I driving to work so many times a day? Oh, look how much money I saved on shoe shine boys or coffee. Do the shoe shine people still exist? Can you still get that as a career? Maybe that'll be a growth job. Nevertheless, I think businesses are going to adapt as much as consumers will adapt. And this, not surprising, but very, very shocking job ads halving. We've got the Bitcoin halving going. Job ads have beaten it to it. We've got the job ads halving right here. That's pretty drastic, guys. 50%. Let's have a look. So job ads halve in April. ANZ Australian job ads fell 53.1% month on month in April to be down 62.2% year on year. In trend terms, ANZ job ads declined 11.2% month on month and 33.9% year on year. So there you go, guys. 53% fall. Sorry, I'm getting tired. That's crazy. ANZ senior economist Catherine Birch and her comments. With non-essential services shut down throughout April, ANZ job ads tumbled by 53% during the month. This was almost 5 times the previous record monthly fall of 11.3% in January 2009, which was during the GFC. So let's just think about that for a moment. Comparing it to the GFC, 5 times as many job adverts tumbling down. This is going to have a big impact on the economy, guys. This is going to be bad. Job ads fell progressively over the month, adding to the evidence that the downturn in activity is impacting businesses and the labour market at an unprecedented speed. Well, why would you borrow? This also, why would you advertise? But it also ties into the RBA pushing lenders to allow small businesses, SMEs, to borrow or to encourage them to borrow. Are you going to borrow money to keep people employed? No, not if you're sensible. You're only going to borrow for something that has a capital investment. Sure, maybe 1 or 2 key stuff, but then if they're that important to you, they might just run off and do their own thing. New ABS data show that the total employee jobs fell 5.5% week on week, and total employee wages fell 5.1% week on week in the week ending the 4th of April. An ABS survey reported that 47% of trading businesses made changes to their workforce in the last 2 weeks of March as a result of the pandemic. The Department of Social Services data show that the number of total job seekers, recipients of New Start, Job Seeker and Youth Allowance, has increased by more than 530,000 in the 6 weeks to the 24th of April. Although we think the JobKeeper payment will flatten the peak of the unemployment rate at 9.5% in quarter 2, there will still be substantial loss of employment, hours worked, and household income over the coming months. And remember, this is based on the ABS methodology. If you are a fan of the Roy Morgan approach, double that figure. At the moment, well, yesterday when I was looking at the latest data from Roy Morgan, they've got unemployment and underemployment sitting at around 25%. Just think about underemployment, what that's going to be. How many people whose workload has been cut to only meet the 1,500? And there are going to be some businesses that don't need that 1,500, still going to get it, and it's a subsidy to them. It's a grant. And you can't blame the businesses for taking it, because otherwise it's going to be an unfair competitive advantage. So here we go. We'll have a look here. So ANZ job ads and the unemployment rate. So here's the job ads in the right hand side, percent of labour force inverted. And here's the unemployment rate on the left hand side. So there we go. I mean, guys, the unemployment rate is going to shoot up, and I think it's going to be hidden by this job keeper. Job keeper is going to hide the true unemployment rate. And here's figure 2, ANZ job ads and the ABS job vacancies. Well, let's see if we can make a prediction here. I mean, this is going to be... This is a once-in-a-lifetime event, guys. A 50% cut in job ads. Well, I can't say I'm surprised with business confidence, but then we still have people expecting a V-shaped recovery. We still have the property spruikers still expecting everything to turn around. Do you think this will leave a legacy the next few months? Next 6 months? In a generation? So ANZ job ads and employment growth. Remember, these are leading indicators. They're leading indicators. So look at this is the GFC. Or just after. Look at the fall there in employment growth. So what do you think, everyone? Perhaps? And this is just going through the technical aspects of their methodology. And, well, I'll let you go through that on your own time if you're interested. But there certainly is an interesting and concerning figure. I mean, there you go, look at that. Whoa. So hang on, what are these numbers? The original number, then seasonally adjusted. So the original number is 62,391. Seasonally adjusted is 63,000. Now, March it was 142,000 jobs. So advertisements have fallen 80,000 jobs. Everyone. 80,000 less job advertisements. What was April last year? 165,000. So it's down 100,000 actual job adverts from April last year. 2008. There we go, it's 174, so it's down 110,000 from 2008. What about 2007? Let's keep going back. This is going to get more and more depressing. Nope. So it's only down 100. What are we? 105. What's this? 15, 16. Oh, they don't have the monthly data here. So there you have it, everyone. Job adverts have plunged over 50% in April. It's just, well, it's not surprising to anyone. There's some industries that are still busy. There's some that are doing it tough. I'd argue we haven't really felt the ramifications or the repercussions of this economic lockdown because JobKeeper is dulling the actual unemployment numbers. The banks are giving everyone a holiday. You know, so nice of them to allow you to pay more on your mortgage later on. So we're not seeing any forced sales yet, really. The perpetual property bulls are now mentioning or slyly suggesting perhaps a 10% cut in interest rates. Or no, 10% cut in property values. We'll have to see, guys. As always, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and you want to support us, there are a few ways you can. You can join the channel on YouTube or on Patreon. You can use our affiliate links at Amazon or eBay or Independent Reserve and Kucoin. You can buy our merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, and support us via PayPal. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.